Now, there's new details tonight on the former teacher arrested for trespassing at Kempsville High School.
The details of this arrest came out yesterday. Joseph Molyneux was arrested for trespassing at Kempsville on Friday, and since then we have learned more about his prior criminal charges as well as what police found during the arrest. Tonight, your side's Chris Horn is at the school with that story.
Joseph Molyneux was a teacher here in Virginia Beach schools, but also in York County schools, and now he's facing charges in both of those jurisdictions. Joseph Molyneux spent 24 years in the Virginia Beach school system, but for 10 years before that, he was in York County schools. He faces charges of trespassing and making threats in Virginia Beach, and additional charges of making threats to his own family members from the York-Poquoson sheriff. Police say Molyneux credits his dog for keeping him grounded and not shooting up Walmart or Kempsville High. A neighbor who didn't want to go on camera says Molyneux threatened him about keeping the dog under control, and he knows all about Molyneux's guns. The neighbor says Molyneux threatened to kill him in November.
And that's when I called the police and filed a police report that day.
Did police do anything?
I don't know. I know that they went to his home, but I think that's about it. When President Trump was elected, he walked up and down the street firing his guns, yelling at the top of his lungs, saying, I told you I knew what was right.
After Molyneux's arrest last week, these two Kempsville parents both want to transfer their kids elsewhere for the next school year.
This will be our first and last year. We just moved over here. I love the area, but I don't really care too much for the school.
You're a retired teacher. Being that you know that it's kids around the school, why would you do something or bring something like that around children? You can hurt, harm.
Two people told us that Molyneux taught them driver's ed here in the Virginia Beach school system. And Molyneux had a DUI conviction back in 1987. Also, he's facing a bond hearing coming up Thursday morning on the current charges here in Virginia Beach. In Virginia Beach, Chris Horn, 10 on your side.